You little rascal. You scared me.
You got off easy. Look at me. Haven't been injured like this since my days on the front lines.
Don't whine. It's not that bad. We'll fix you up. Let's just feed this little rascal first. Otherwise, he won't give us any peace.
Whatever you say. You're in charge.
Come on, Fuzzy. Let's go see what's left for you in the kitchen.
Just as fun as it always was, right?
Well, almost. There's a bit of a draft.
The vents. Good call. I wonder if you could fit in there.
I don't feel like checking.
That doesn't sound like you.
Frau's daughter is so beautiful.
Where is she now?
Frau told me she got married and moved to America before the war.
I hope she's doing well. Look, you did it without Dad's help this time.
It didn't turn out very well, to be honest.
Everything comes with practice. Let's try again.
Yep, sure.
What a great start! Yes, that's right. Yes, that's right. How do you remember all this? There you go.
No, not like that.
Hooray! You did it! Even better than Dad's. When did you have time to read so much?
Starting is the hardest part. I don't understand everything in German, but the pictures are very pretty.
Are you ready for a life-saving operation on your comrade in arms?
I'm ready, but I need tools. It's locked.
What's being hidden in here? And from whom?
Don't you know Blackie? When he starts rolling balls of thread around the house, you have to go and pick them up.
Yeah, we have to look for the key.
I wish I could remember where Frau keeps it.
Wow, what's this?
Frau took her daughter's old toys out of the attic yesterday.
What are we waiting for? Let's see what's inside.
There are more important things to do now.
Mom would be glad to know you're safe and warm.
I know.
We'll wait for the war to end. Then we'll go visit Grandma in her village. I'm sure it won't be long now.
I hope Dad will be there too.
Don't you ever doubt that for a second.
These footprints, they look familiar.
Frau spoils him too much.
She just cleaned the whole floor this morning. It's already muddy again. We should help.
Frau sure has a lot of stuff in here. Want to take a look?
I'm afraid I'm gonna break something.
Well, suit yourself. There are some dishes left from last night.
Frau has been a little distracted lately, and I hardly help.
That's not true. You're a good girl. I'd like to see someone else who could survive everything you have.
Let's just clean this up ourselves.
That's a good idea. This is much better. We just need to put the dishes in the sink. Everything's clean. We need to set the table next. If you're planning on making something, of course.
How can this be?
It can't be true. They're lying. Why should you believe them?
Oh, when is all this gonna end?
Soon, my dear. Soon. Look, Frau left her planner. What's gotten into her?
Yes, that's not like her at all.
Let's take a look at the entries. Maybe it'll clear things up.
Oh, you're a bad influence on me. Frau has so much to do, and I didn't even notice.
Yeah, she's a busy woman.
We should help.
Great idea. We need to translate this so we can figure out what needs doing. Right. Add a note that I need to be patched up. Well, now that we know what we need to do, let's get started.
Yes, sir.
Frau's library is magnificent, that's for sure. You must have read it all by now.
Not really. I'm taking it slow. Frau's husband went to the front lines just like Dad. So did her son.
But they're out there fighting our country.
Yeah.
Obviously, Frau was about to make breakfast.
Maybe something important came up and she had to leave urgently.
Do you want to finish what she started?
Yeah, sure.
Half of the potato is peeled. Just a little bit more. The first one is ready. Well done. Not bad, not bad. Just a little bit more. That should be enough. Now we need to boil them. Well, let's figure out what we're going to cook and how. Here's a pot. You need water if you want to boil something. You did great.
It's not a big deal.
It'll be hard to whip up any food without water. I think that's enough water. The sink is clean. If you want to wash dishes so badly, you can bring them from the table. Well, now we toss in the potatoes. We should find some meat to go with the potatoes. Well, the Germans do know how to make sausages. I'll give them that.
So, we've decided what's for breakfast.
I'd like to fry some sausages and boil some potatoes. Oh. Okay, the sausage is going in the frying pan, just like that. Now we just need to light the stove, and we've got this in the bag. It's okay. Try another one. There are plenty of matches, so don't worry.
What on earth?
The sausages are ready. Smells great. The potatoes should be ready. You can take them out. Just don't forget to turn off the stove.
I think that's everything. We can set the table.
You're so independent. I'm proud of you.
I think that's everything. We can set the table.
Beautiful. Now we can eat.
I wanted to wait for Frau.
It'll get cold.
Better cold meal than eating alone.
Fair point.
The bowl's empty. No wonder he's crying so much.
You should be catching mice instead. No, you can't scrub that with your hands. We could go out to get some air.
It's nice out today, but I don't want to get Frau in trouble. It's too...
That's true. We're not technically allowed to be here. Remember how you got me down with a broom back in the barracks? It really hurt when I fell on the floor, but I didn't let on. Oh, those were the days.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Well done. I think Frau will be pleased.
It's the least I can do.
Now we just need to put the mop back in its place. Goodness, who could that be?
I don't know, but Frau told me not to open the door to anyone.
They put something under the door. Let's take a look.
Your curiosity will get you in trouble one day.
But there might be something important.
Is Frau in danger? This might be because of me.
Come on, those are just rumors. Plus, you might have misunderstood. It's in German, after all.
Alright, we'll shoot a note to Frau when she comes back and think it over.
Good. Let's not jump to hasty conclusions.
Blackie's favorite snack.
I wish I could live like that.
Psst, psst, psst. Eat well, kitty cat.
Who's the fairest of them all?
You, of course, my native friend.
Indeed. Boy, Frau's chair must be so soft.
It's not time to relax yet.
Work builds character, of course. but you and I can hardly be called slackers.
We can get some rest without a second thought when we've done everything. Ah, there you are.
Frau has a good hiding place. A woman of culture, clearly. Wow, it looks like Frau is hiding more than just thread here.
I was wondering where she put it. In times like these, it's better to keep the radio far from prying eyes.
Well, should we listen to the news from the front line?
We should finish up other business for now.
All right, I'm ready.
Look, I'm gonna stitch you up around the edges, just to be safe.
Are you sure you know how to use this thing?
Yes, Frau explained it to me. You twist the hand wheel to make a stitch. If you need to adjust the fabric, you move it gently.
That sounds easy. Hey, be careful. We need to even it up a little.
Yes, of course. Sorry. Oh, this is the hardest part. Please be patient.
No problem. I'm hanging in there.
Just a bit more. Yes, we're finally done. Now, good as new.
New is an exaggeration. But I really do feel better now. Thank you. Let's go sit in the chair and listen to the radio.
Let's go.
Victory is close at hand. Soviet troops have already entered Poland. The peaceful Germans do not support the Nazis and are going over to the side of the USSR and the Allied forces. The front lines are very close, only hundreds or even dozens of kilometers away. To reach it, to reach their people, Ostarbeiters or prisoners of war can go by foot or by train.
Did you hear that? When do we head out?
Do you think it's time?
Who knows?
It's warm now, so it's easier to walk.
On the other hand, it's still a huge risk. Right now, we have a roof over our heads and food. It's a miracle that we survived. Not sure we'll be so lucky again.
What do you suggest?
We need to think it over carefully.
That's true.